Alright, response video to Pizza Boy. This will be a long video. I'll just explain. Look, I play people's videos not to create some disadvantage to them, so don't be silly. It's, to me, the only right way to do an argument. I'd like to be able to maybe just edit out his redundant parts, okay? The incessant, you did, you know, that has nothing to do with the actual subject. But you can't. I don't know how to download Ning videos, and you really can't do it with the player. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of dead stuff in this. But anyway, whatever. You're either interested or you're not interested. He's made some outlandish accusations, contentions, and they deserve a response. Plus, I really want to do it. I want to enjoy this. I wanted to do it last night, but I do stick ham for 6 or 8 hours on Saturday night, so couldn't do it. So it's first thing in the morning after 2 hours sleep, and so let the games begin.
Okay, when Inmentem starts off a video with this vicious third grade angry "I hate the rich."
Yeah, right. So so like when there was that movie called Broadcast, and the guy said, "Just open your window and shout, I'm not going to take it anymore." Some other thing, that was third grade, right? Emphasis is irrelevant to you. It doesn't mean anything because your brain is so unsophisticated it can't understand that. I've certainly explained the context of the statement, okay? If my theory of economics is correct, the rich are murderers, okay? They are child molesters. They are destroyers of human dignity. They are rapists of human dignity, and probably actual rapists, in practical fact. That's the truth. To say I hate the rich intellectually, when you really think about it, is no different than to say I hate child molesters, I hate murderers. Same difference.
Attitude. Right off the bat, we've got an extreme bias, an emotionalism, and
you're just being so idiotic. So you're saying that the emotionalism came before noticing the car wreck. You're saying somebody went to the car wreck with an emotional attitude. They didn't see the car wreck, the horror, and then have an emotional reaction. No, it's the other way around. They were emotionally predisposed to hate the rich. It's a preposterous theory for a lot of reasons. The most important, which is probably the fact that I was sort of born to wealth.
From this I hate the rich, obviously propaganda is going to flow. Very immature, childish.
What's immature is not to understand the difference between conclusions and the material that creates them. All right, not to be able to appreciate the order that things come in. So your accusation is pointless. The fact that you would resort to this cheap rhetoric suggests that you're the one engineering your nonsense, and that you are, in fact, a preposterous propagandist.
Ultra-liberal neo-Marxist propaganda.
Yeah, right there. Didn't you sort of give yourself away? Ultra-liberal, okay, yeah, I'd fire all the government employees, all the cops, all the government employees. Yeah, I said that already. The teachers union. No welfare state. No socialized health care, at least not to the extent that people promote it. I mean, I give you, if you bothered to care, you just don't. You don't care about being fair or accurate. You don't watch my videos. You haven't watched the economics videos, obviously. And if somebody does care to watch those videos, you will see that his accusation of ultra-liberal, neo-Marxist kind of crap is just that. Crap.
But so, I mean, just right off the bat, the bias and the bigotry against the rich Why would you hate a particular group of people who happen to have money?
Did you ever hear the words, don't judge a man by the color of his skin, judge him by the content of his character? I mean, it's something you know. You probably haven't heard it. You can't understand it. Can't get into your brain. Okay? I'm not judging the rich, okay, based on something irrelevant. Okay, I'm judging them based on the meaning of what they are participating in and doing. And like you and the other assholes like you who defend this crap system, all right, I'm pointing my finger and I'm saying to you, this is what you're supporting. This is what the consequence of your idiotic ideology is. All right, and I'm obliging you to take responsibility for that. That's not bigotry, asshole. That's justice.
I mean, that's the definition of bigotry. So right off the bat, he's a bigot. And he...
Well, I'm just, whatever. If you can use that word that recklessly, you're a racist. You have no respect for the truth whatsoever. You have no balls, no integrity as a man, because you resort to this lame and idiotic argument. I mean, you're exposing what you are. You are the worst kind of human being. You live for bullshit.
He's an extremely biased Marxist. I mean, that's basically what Marxism is.
No, you don't even know what basically Marxism is. None of you assholes who use the word know what it means. You didn't read Marx, okay? There's no way you would talk this bullshit if you read the book. It's an intellectual document describing the mechanics of a system. Yes, I'm informed. If being informed is what you call Marxism, yes, I'm informed, idiot.
If you could boil down Marxism to one phrase, it would be, I hate the rich.
Well, whatever. I don't know whether you're insulting me or you're insulting Marx, but what you're doing is insulting intelligence. All right? I made this statement in a context. It's understood. I've talked about inheritance. I've talked about that kind of how destructive that is to the economic system. I've talked about the value of a dollar and the fact that it doesn't come from nothing. You have to extract it from a person doing productive work.
And it's very childish. And like I said, I mean, we're not even in high school debating techniques, rhetoric techniques here. This is kindergarten.
Yeah, well, yours is Nazi-esque, Goebbels-esque, whatever. Yours is quite professional bullshit. It's quite professional distortion and perversion of the truth for no other purpose than to deceive and mislead. That's your objective, because you are desperate to defend something that there is no defense for, because you are one of them. You are allied with their ambitions, okay, which is elitism.
Of course, with all the fuck yous and later on he's going to say, you people that defend these rich people are just like defending. I mean, this is so outrageously over-the-top offensive. Again, it's
over the top. So it's over the top. So it's not child molestation to take a 10-year-old kid and put him to work. Right now, there's kids in Nigeria bashing stones with rocks to make gravel to feed capitalism. All right, so they could be exploited by a capitalist. So you can't pretend that isn't the consequence of having a free market where people are free to exploit other people.
The ad hominem to the man, name-calling, emotionalism, extremist, really baby. It's really babyish.
What you're doing is dickless, really dickless.
I mean, when we get into high school, we usually learn, some of these more advanced intellectual techniques about debate and rhetoric. and we usually start to get...
Yeah, right. And how much time have you wasted just rambling about nothing, okay? Yeah, I'll throw in some expletives. That's my option because I don't have a god telling me what I can and cannot say, and words are just four-letter words. And I'll quote a statement by Clarence Darrow. English language is a poor enough means of communication. We should use all the words we've got. Okay? I think it's kind of good. Kind of fits.
Get away from the hyperbole and the I hate the rich, or I hate the... or I hate this group or that group, or I...
No, there's no point in not hating people who are killing other people or who are destroying other people's lives or who are sucking their blood. It would be idiotic not to. If you can't hate for that reason, you're useless as a human being.
I hate the... Somehow it's okay to hate the rich. I mean, it's just as bigoted and prejudiced as could be.
It just as could be, right? But you can talk about, you know, the President of the United States and associate him with X, Y, Z, and then, you know, the Jew and the this and the that. You can play your games, and no, that's just pure intelligence, right? That's just pure intellectual conversation. Fuck you.
And you know, you people are defending child. I mean, this right off the bat speaks to ethos or ethos and credibility. And when someone's, you know, fuck this, fuck you, cunt, bitch, I hate the rich, and kind of got this...
Yeah, well, whatever. Like I said, if that's what you want to paraphrase the entire video as, all right, then people will have to take you. That's reflects on your credibility, doesn't it? You're wasting all this time about that bullshit when 98% of the video was me explaining practical dynamics of the economy. So you can pretend my video was about those things, but that's just what you're going to focus on. Just like you're going to call everyone who says the word socialism a communist, okay? And just like you're going to call everybody who's a socialist a Marxist, and just because that's your game.
Whiny, you're stupid, you know, kind of snotty attitude. I mean, just right off the bat, the ethos, the credibility of the speaker, of the arguer, goes right out the window. So, and here comes the propaganda.
Well, I guess you'd have to say that then, I guess, about any war general or something. I mean, come on. We have a right to call each other what we think each other is. There's no point in being dishonest about it. I passionately hate human beings like you. You are the menace to the civilized human race. Period. That's what I believe. All right? Give me the polygraph. It's what I sincerely believe, and I think I can back it up.
Of course, the Marxist propaganda hating the rich.
Again, you have no regard for anything. You just sit there and slander it. Okay? I mean, Marx isn't here to point out what a complete fucktard you are, an idiot you are. So you just take your advantages, and that's all you're doing. It's just bullshit.